A shepherd must have godly character. A shepherd must have godly character. Hallelujah. Beautiful. Good character. Good character. Good character. Hallelujah. Now, without good character, you cannot serve God. Character is important. Faithfulness is important. Let every man so account of us as stewards, as ministers and stewards stewards of mysteries. That's 2 Corinthians 4:1. Good. 1 Corinthians 4:1. Good. And stewards of the mysteries of God. Yes, they should call us ministers. Yes, they should call us stewards. Yes, they should call us bacenta leaders, pastors. They should account for us. We are serving God. We are shepherds. But verse 2, it is required in stewards that a man is found faithful. Faithfulness is important. Who somebody is and how somebody is important for shepherding. And it takes a long time, and it takes 3 different tests to pull out who a person is. The test of distance, the test of time, and the test of fire. The test of distance, the test of time, and the test of fire. It's only a matter of time before Judas becomes a devil. It's only a matter of time before Judas becomes a devil. You just have to wait. So you can never know somebody's character until there's been some time. That's why we don't appoint pastors we don't know. We want to see you for a long time. See, when you say I've been a choir staff for a long time, it means a number of things. Somebody has stolen your skates before. Somebody has taken your chair before. They've shouted at you for being late for rehearsals before. You wore the wrong uniform and they blasted you. A lot of different things have happened. When you say I've been in the choir for 2 years, it means a lot of things. And all those things will bring out who you are. When you haven't been in a meeting, where's Kojo? Where's Pastor Kojo? Yeah, one day I called Pastor Kojo and I told him there's something wrong. There's something wrong with you. In Takrady, I told him there's something wrong with you. I don't even remember what the issue was, but there was an issue. I don't remember. But I told him you can't behave like that. You are sick. You are wrong. That's why he can be a pastor. Because that thing has not come out. You see, until the fire has come, you will not know that there's a snake in the wood. Acts 28 verse 1. Acts 28 verse 1. Acts 28 verse 1. When they were escaped, they knew the island was called Melita. Verse 2. The barbarians showed us not a little kindness, received everyone because of the peril and the cold. Verse 3. When Paul gathered a bundle of sticks, sometimes you gather members together, and until you lay them in the fire, you don't see that there's a viper in the wood. So without fire on Kojo, then you know the type of person that is. That's how you know that Kojo should be a pastor in this church, because he has been under fire. Or it wasn't fiery.
It was.
It was fiery. He started calling for comfort from other places and things. It wasn't easy for him. Fire. If you doubt that, one day I had a pastor's meeting with my pastor, Bishop Richard. He was sitting in his chair under his lamp, and we were talking. I was talking, explaining. He was asking why the attendance has fallen. I was explaining this, that, and this happened, and the dynamics, and you know the time and the season and the people and this, that. He was just watching. Then he asked the question. Did every shepherd work today? Then I said, work. Every shepherd worked. So you know and you are aware of the work of every single shepherd. So they're explaining the shepherd this and the shepherd that. You know, I even added 1 or 2 scriptures just to balance the whole. Yes. Prophecies for comfort. spoke, and he was quiet, and then he said, Ben, one of the other person, Ben, tell your friend Joshua. I was sitting there, I said, tell your friend Joshua that I'm aware of the list in his bedside table. Hey. There's a list in Joshua's bedside table. When you go to his house and open it, you see a list. It's arranged in alphabetical order. A very long list. A list of fools. Long list of idiots on it. Tell him that if he checks under R, he won't see Richard. Yes, you have to even think. You have to even understand what he's trying to tell you. What is he even trying to tell you? However, see, I didn't even understand where we're going with it. I didn't even get it. It took me a while to reach where we're going. A list. How do you react to that? How do you react to correction? That's why when they were choosing Matthias, they said, look, let's look for somebody who has accompanied or been with us for a long time. He's been around. How do you react to that? One day we were having a pastor's meeting again. I've been through things. So I was sitting down. I hope he never hears this. I was sitting down. And then one of my elders was called to the red chair. He was about to be assessed as an elder. So they put up his data. And his data was 4, 6, 4, 7, 8, 56. Then the elder said, that's not correct. That's not correct. That's not my data. The 56, no, I've never had 56 people in my church ever before. Even when you look at the trend, it doesn't even make sense. And I was there, cool. I was just sitting down in front. Bishop Richard was there. Bishop Richard was saying, Pastor Joshua. 3 times. Pastor Joshua. Where is this data from? Then his administrator shouted from the other side of the room, Bishop Richard, please, that's the data Pastor Joshua submitted to me. Pastor Joshua, is that true? Bishop, because of sometimes the up and down with the work, I actually have, and I mentioned one of the elders' names. She helps me with the data, so she submits it there. So I just need her to. And he stood up, started pacing. He walked to me like this. Pastor Joshua, if you have reached the place where you are too big to do data, and you need a secretary, you've reached there where you need a secretary, you should have told me, so I'll add her to your payroll. You should have told me. If you've reached there where you can't manage 18 churches and you need somebody to be typing for you and you are too big, then I have only one message for you. Get out of my way. Came to my face like this. Get out of my way. Get what? I've never been so confused in my life. Just get out. He took his book. He said, I cannot have this meeting again. He went home. Pastor Joshua. Bravery under fire. This is bravery under fire. The way I learned Excel, the way I learned how to do Excel. From the heat. I was like, hey, I've never been so depressed in my life. I mean, I've never been more confused. Get out of my way. Get out and let me do my check. Just move. I'll sit down with Jane. We'll type together. You want me to type? I'll type. You are too big to do it. I'll do it. You see, even as I remember, I feel sad. Hey, get out of my way. Get out. Hey, the serenity. The next morning, I was at home. heard the doorbell. When I went to open it, there was Bishop Richard. Are you going to church tonight? I said, yeah, I wanted to take you to church. I'll give you a ride. Let's go. Sit in my car. So I said to myself, this is it. This is it. I always knew I should have written a will. I knew. This is it. I'm finished. I am dead. I know. I mean, he's actually not me and him alone in there. He's come to sack me from the church. It's over for me. It's over for me. When I sat down, when I sat in the car, the car was silent. And I said, and the ride I had was like almost an hour and a half. No chon, ain't get tie my bow tie. Teach me how to tie my bow tie. I tried to do it myself, didn't get it right. What's the other one? I forgot. After about 2-3 minutes, then I said, Bishop, about yesterday, I'm so sorry. I beg you for another chance. I'll do it myself. I don't know why I gave the work. I can't do it. Do you know what he asked me? What happened yesterday? What are you talking about? 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 He said, I've missed you and I have a vision for the church. I've missed you. I had a vision for the church. So I thought I'll pick you and then we can discuss what we'll do. So by the time we get to church, we can plan to move. What happened yesterday? He said, you're tight. It was you guys. Forgive. He started laughing in the car. Yes. Classic. Now, what will it bring out of you? Eric, have I sacked you before? Stand up. Have I sacked you before?
Sacked. I've been sacked.
I sacked him from Pantan. You've been sacked before? Stand up. You've been sacked?
I've been sacked before.
Hey. These are both pastors. These are both pastors. These are both good pastors. The reason why they are pastors is because they've been sacked before. But when you were sacked, you should take that church. You should take that church. You can why? You can why? If it was you and the pastor saying, get out of my way, say, I'm going out of your way. I'm going out. I'm going out. This church, why? This church, why? One worship God, will take the church. Peter, you will never be a shepherd. You are the person we should never appoint as a pastor. You are a dangerous person. One day we were having a pastor's meeting. And I was explaining something. I don't even remember what it was. I was explaining something. Then prophet banged the table. Joshua, you are wrong. You're wrong. You were there. You were there. You are wrong. You're off. You're off. You're off. You're out of order. You're off. I say you are wrong. If it was you, you start crying. Did I do it to myself? No man takes this on myself. I didn't take it on myself. He said we should come and work for God. And you're not paying attention. I'm sitting by somewhere. And now you're banging at the what am I now? I don't even talk again. Let me say what. I'm trying my best. I'm doing my best. Even I bring a bus. How many people bring a bus? I bring a bus. I bring a bus. I bring a bus. Yes. You have to be grateful. The church has to learn gratitude. They have to learn to be grateful. At least I have a desire. At least I have a desire. You cannot be here. You cannot be a shepherd. The fire will bring out the viper. Your character is tested by time. Number 2, by fire. Number 3, by distance. By distance. When we leave you at Ablekuma and say, now you are the center director, be there. Be there. We can't see what you are doing there. Then we'll hear of you having camps, and your team will be shepherd staff. You tell us that you were just sharing from your heart and from shepherd staff for 3 days. You failed one of the tests. You've just not been around long enough. Me, I've been blasted. blasted. And then those of you say, if they're going to blast me, should they blast me in front of my juniors? That's another one. Me, I'm blasted in front of all the pastors. Oh, it's almost normal behavior. And the prophet said, you are twigs. You are twigs. All of you pastors, you are twigs. Do you know what a big tree is? A big tree planted, you are twigs. You want to deceive me, you are twigs. You understand? That's why you are where you are. Because you've never experienced this one before. Yes. That's why when you've been around for a while, you are cool. You're just cool. You're cool. Why? Because the Bible says, the trial of your faith, it worketh. Just be calm. And it doesn't finish fast. You have to allow patience to have its perfect work. It has to finish. The shepherd staff guy, he's here. He has been on board since we started the camp till now. Shepherd staff, when I'm preaching on Sunday, I'll mention it again. It will be an example for a long time. And future camps. And I even like to tell Prophet so that he'll write a book about it. So that it will be in stone. It will be on it. You can't say that. You can't say that. We told you to fill the Google form at 10:30. You filled it the next morning at 8 a.m. We are calling you a thief. Say you're offended. You are a thief. You are a thief. That's all. That's what you are. Why else would you not fill the form? It's either you are a thief or you are a goat. And you speak English, so you can't be a goat. Only a goat will be told, fill the form. How can you fill a form the next day? Only a goat with a goatee. Or a thief. These are the only two options. So because we respect you, we say you are a thief. The other option is offensive. We just call you a thief out of respect. I've not been through it before. You see, one day Sister Lulu told me, sit down, Joshua, sit down. I was making a strong point in the middle of my sentence. I said, Joshua, sit down. Sit down. I don't agree with you. In fact, I know you are wrong. I don't buy what you are saying at all. You don't want it. That is the truth. I put it to you, don't want it. Then I'll start to explain. I don't think you should explain at this time. I don't think you should explain at this time. I say, yes, please. Yes, please. That's why I'm here. Yes, please. And I was quiet. She spoke. When she finished, said, what you are saying, it is true. What you are saying is true. Exactly. You are on point. And you see a change next week. Next, as Sunday is coming, you see a change. And she saw a change. You? No. When they say keep quiet. Are you okay? Fine. Hey! I can't. I've accepted that I can't express myself here. I've accepted that I can't express myself. That's why you can't be. That's why you can't be. When we came in, why is it in the choir to stand up and dancers to stand up? Every day is corner. Why is he not called communion stars to stand up? I think he likes the girls in communion stars. Fool, buffoon. Yeah, Fiona asking foolish questions. Oh, we're having a blessed camp, I tell you. Conditions to be a shepherd. It's hot here. On Sunday, I was meeting with the understanding pastor. I said, it is your fault. You, the pastors, I blame you people. They were looking at me. That's why they are pastors. That's why, because they can handle it. You there, you when the fire starts, now then you have the viper in you. Look at it, Acts 28, verse 4. Guy gathered the sticks and he laid them in the fire. Suddenly, when there's heat, the viper comes out of the heat. That's why you are where you are. Film stars. I've shouted at film stars at rehearsal. Hey, one day I told them, you are all useless. I told them, you are all useless and I've had enough. And I said, tomorrow you can decide to spoil the play. I've had enough. I'm leaving you people. If you want to disgrace yourself and say, it's up to you. I've had enough. I'm going home. No, don't beg me. Don't beg me. It's nonsense. Don't beg me. I'm going home. And I left. I walk away. That's why they are here. Hey, that's why I say when you just came, you don't understand. Oh, I really love First Love. I'm so happy to be here. Hey, it's so nice when you're here. You hear me? You hear me? You hear me saying, forgive. Forgive. You hear, oh mercy. You hear me say, Pastor Solomon has show me a text I sent to. It's not the best thing earlier. One day he sent me an attendant. I said, there's something wrong with you. It's not the attendant. There's something, you are sick. Something's wrong. You hear me saying, Pastor James Yate is on now. James Yate. James Yate. One day, I don't remember what it was. I blasted James Yate. I made this center leader stand up. I said, I blame him for your state. Nobody's rising up because of the bad pastoring. I told you. Oh, you forgot it? Yes. Oh, you there? How can you forget? How can you forget? I can't forget. That's why he's Pastor James Yate. I can leave the whole of first service for him. I can. If Daddy asks me who can I trust with first, I'll say James Yate can take the whole church. He's been around. He's been through things. It's like skipping rope. The church is like skipping rope. Sometimes it will lash your back, but you have to still come and join again. You can't stop. You have to just learn the timing. The timing is then you just keep going. Then go around again. That's it. You've not been through anything. Okay, shouting. What is shouting? You want to lead the choir. You see, one day I went for a rehearsal. The soloist started, and after the second, I said, you cannot sing. Next, try the next person. Just sing. You are sing soprano. Move. You can't sing. You will back. You are back. Next. You can't do it. You can't do it. Your character is coming out. You see singers sending texts. This one is his favorite. I feel like these people, they don't want me to sing. They don't want my talent to come out. These are truths, sir. These are truths. They don't want my talent to come out. You have an evil spirit. It's an evil. They are sitting on my talent. They don't want me to shine. You have an evil spirit. And it's only time that will make it come out. Then we'll see who you are. Which one of us has not been under fire? Which one of... You see, me and Kent were pastors under Bishop Richard. One day they said we should wake up to pray. Kent woke up late. When he woke up, he wasn't on the WhatsApp group again. When he woke up, he wasn't a pastor anymore. He has been removed. And Bishop Richard actually said, he didn't even send Kent a message, or he put on the whole thread with all the pastors. We were 5. Out. So the last thing Kent saw on the chat when he woke up was, out. Kent was removed. When he woke up, he wasn't on the page again. I was there. I was practically on the page. Then Bishop Richard put, someone tell Kent to go back to his old church. He can't work with me. He should go back to his church. The leader of a church, Kent had a church in Birmingham. He had a whole church, 80 to 100 people, a whole church. So tell him that he should go back to his old church. I can't work with him. He should go back. That's why he's here. He traveled from Birmingham to London to come and beg on Tuesday. We laugh at him, man. Hey, that's another one. If they can't laugh at you, you can't be here. Laugh at ourselves. Laugh at her. Look, even when you break up, we give you 2 weeks. When you break up, we give you 2 weeks, no jokes. By the 3rd week, expect a few jabs here and there. We should never talk about your things. Why? We are a family. Everything is funny. Everything is nice. Everything is on board. Please. That's all. Yeah, then I made a pastor's thread for Kent on the side. That he can be alone. At least there he's a pastor by himself. That's what he said. That's how he's here. You've not been through anything. You've not been through Pastor Iceberg. What Pastor Iceberg has been through, you don't know. You see, you've not been buffeted. Buffeted like shaking. You don't understand. One day, Sister Vivaldi came to church. I was talking to people, having a meeting in a group. She came, she climbed the house. I was up at the stage. She just climbed the stairs. She came to me like this. Yeah, I knew that I was dead. So Into your hands, into your hands. I commit. You see, you don't see that part. So you don't understand. You don't understand. She's my mother. By all means. By all means. If there, nobody should correct you. Nobody should say anything. Nobody should blast you. Should praise you. Me, I'm even blasted from that time when prophets preach you. You say, if you take my son here, maybe you don't remember. Maybe you are new. You there when they mention your name, now why they talk about me? I don't like those things. So me, I like, you see, that's why I keep to myself. I don't like those things. That's why I don't want a pastor to know my name. I don't like sitting too close to them. For this, it's small. No, I just want to hear the word of God and go home. I don't like this. You can never be a leader, or you cannot be a shepherd. We don't trust you. You are hurt. 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 You feel pain. One day we had church service. We like stories. So. Something was supposed to happen in the service. Pastor Frank was supposed to make it happen. And he didn't make it happen. As soon as the service closed, I said, all full-time pastors come for a short meeting. And they're okay. I just told them that, Frank, you are sacked from that job. That's all. Thank you all for coming. Excuse me. Frank, don't beg me, please. I beg you, please. Just excuse me. I have a meeting. I will not take my mind. Please leave me. You are sacked. Excuse me. I have meetings. You don't see that part. All you see is, bless the Lord, oh my soul. Oh my soul. Come on, lift it up. Worship His holy name. Come on. Sing like never before. Never before. Oh my soul. Worship your holy name. Come on. Just the voices. He's here. I feel him. Come on, lift your hands. Worship His holy name. Sing like never before. Hey. Let's worship His holy name. That's all you know. That's why He stands there. Because he's open to be buffeted and to be shaken. That's why He stands there. You dear, nobody should come to me. Your character. You are jealous. When will I also preach? One day, I was supposed to have Night of Miracles, La Paz. Night of Miracles, La Paz. We advertised. We are going to do Night of Miracles. Now, Night of Miracles, I preach, usually. And I pray, we all pray for people. It's a blessed time. Miracles, manifestations. But this time, I couldn't make it for Night of Miracles. So I put on the pastor's page, Charlie, guys, flow in the anointing. I caused a major fight in the car. They all sat in one car to go. And the fight was who should preach. No, I will not. It became heated. Somebody even texted me on the side, I think you need to step. It became heated. I will not preach. Why should I preach? You preach. What should I preach? No, not preach. You preach. Anybody was trying to make it out. When preacher is not the best, you. Everybody's the best, you. Base you. They were sharing it. They were saying it. You preach. I will not preach. Stop that. I don't like that. Okay, then I'll get down. Somebody, I'll get down. I'll get down here. I won't go. I don't even go again. I won't go. I'm sick. Okay, I'm sick. Yes. I'm feeling sick. I cannot preach. Yeah. You would have been saying that, oh, the hour has come. The Son of Man must be glorified. Can we amend the flyer quickly to let the people know who is ministering? You have to shine. If you are not a frontliner, you won't sing. You cannot do it. I have known when Daddy doesn't come to church, I feel sad. I feel an emptiness in the church. It feels there's a hollow feeling. I don't like it. You dear, as we go over, as we continue with meetings, blastings, talking, camp, rehearsal, here, camp. We get to know who you are. Get to know who you are over time. The person's character. The person patient. Is he kind? Is he a kind person? Is he long-suffering? Is he gentle? Is he humble? Or he doesn't like menial jobs? When you ask him to sweep, say, when he saw my face, because it's a little darker than everybody, so he chose me. He chose me for sweeping. He's planned it. He asked the other guy to carry the pulpit, but when he saw my face, he chose me for sweeping. I know the way he threw his hand, I know he doesn't like me. He throws his hand when it comes to me. It's because I'm from Nigeria. You see now? See the spirit you are bringing? See the evil spirit you are bringing? You cannot be a leader. You cannot. Your character there is time, fire, distance. 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 Joy. Do you have joy? Or when you come, you are an atmosphere create, you bring down the presence. You've not met those people before. Like you're all laughing at me when she comes in. Is everything okay? His grace. Not too bad. Not too bad. We are pressing on. And sometimes in the meeting, they are laughing. Everybody's laughing, whatever I say. Then they'll just, like, the meeting is a small meeting, leaders or something. So everybody's laughing about something, the whole place. You know, when we are all happy, they just, Reverend, I may have to leave at a point. Some issues. Person said, just changes the whole thing. Say, I think you should go now. I think you can. We are almost ended. I have to go. It's urgent. Where is private? It's private. Thank you. I'll text you later. Thank you. The Uber is late. You don't have joy. It can't be. Your character, something is missing your character. When we give you the church members, you eat them like kebab. But we can't know. We can't know because before you start grilling the kebab, you turn on the fire. So it takes a while for you to actually eat. But you've actually begun the grilling process. But we cannot tell. So we have to be with you for a long time. We say that, he ate Maureen, then he ate Catherine, then he ate Adjoa, then he ate them. So the guy's opening a kebab shop in the church. So you can never know whether you have self-control until we test you. Conditions of shepherding. You are a gossip. You like to pass around stories. You're always fishing for the new information. To pass on and repeat and send text messages. You even have a WhatsApp group for that. And you call yourself spiritual sisters. But you use that group for gossiping. Daughters of Zion. Daughters of the prophet. Dope. Daughters of the prophet. Because when we came to the camp, we were preaching about you. And we say you made a rap song called Time About Time. Then you go and make the remix. I went to camp, they didn't respect my bow tie. I'm just a church member, but they didn't treat me right. I was just trying to serve God, but they did me bad. I thought I was worshiping God, but it became a fight. Hey. Yes. And then at the end, you just say, RJ. Just at the end, RJ. I send you a message. Only go. When you say RJ, you say, righteous Jesus. Righteous Jesus. Just say, righteous Jesus. It's a sign out. Whenever I'm signing out, I say, righteous Jesus. Yeah. You shouldn't be here. You can't be a leader. We have been through it. And we are still going through it. And there are future things to go through. Yes. Shall I share with you about the friends of Paul? I share with you about the friends of Paul. You're going to love this one. I think after... Should we take a break after that? We go. Good. Okay. Friends of Paul, are you ready? 2 Timothy 4:9. You're going to like this one. Encourage me. Good. I need it. We go. 2 Timothy 4:9. These are the different friends that Paul had over a long time of ministry. Do thy diligence to come shortly unto me. Verse 10. Number 1, Paul had people who were Demas. There are Demases in the church. Demas has forsaken me. He likes this world. Demas was in church. Then he met a girl. Demas was in church. Then he got a job. Demas was in church. Then he got 2 girls. He loved the world. So he abandoned the church. As soon as he got his national service, he abandoned the church. As soon as he prospered, he abandoned the church. When he got what he wanted out there in the world, he just walked away from the church. That's Demas. Crescens went to Galatia and Titus went to Dalmatia with no explanation. No explanation, they just went. There are people in the church who just leave the page. They leave the WhatsApp page. I've gone to Dalmatia, I've gone to Crescens, and there's no explanation. You've not been to before. And if you don't take it, they'll even block you. Suddenly, no explanation, no. Friends of Paul. And we cannot know if you are a Christian or you are a Titus. Small breakup. Because the pastor's assistant broke up with you. Now, nobody should call you. Nobody should text you. You want to be alone. You need alone time. You are an intensely private person. Leave me alone. Off to Dalmatia and off to Crescens. Friends of Paul. 11. There are Lukes in the Bible. It's Luke that you appoint as pastors. It's with me. Luke is not great. Notice, because we are about to come to Mark, who is profitable, but Luke is not great. There's nothing. They didn't say he's profitable. He's not great. He can't preach, but he's with me. He's with me. And you will learn that being faithful is better than being good. Because the Bible says, thou good and faithful servant, you have been faithful with few things. Good at a lot of, you have been good at few things. But faithful with few things, good at a lot of things. Which means faithfulness is more valuable than goodness. Yes, I'll give you many cities for small faithfulness. Little faithfulness gives you cities. Small faithfulness. Bring Luke. He's with me. That is all. Shalom, he's not very great. Every day he has a problem, but he's with me. He will never leave. He's always in the church. Friends of Paul, you can never know who a Luke is until time has passed. Because Demas looks like Luke. Oh, Demas sings the praise songs. What are our praise songs? God is fighting for us, pushing back the dark, lifting up the kingdom that cannot be shaken. In the name of Jesus, every defeat, and we will shout it out, shout it out. God is fighting for us, pushing back the dark, lifting up the kingdom that it not be shaken. You see, Demas. Enemies defeated, and we will shout it out, shout it out. You see, Demas, you'll be standing next to Luke dancing. But in 3 years' time, you see that Demas has gone, but Luke is just there. Luke he's not prophet, I can't do much, but he's around. Then we have Mark. Mark is profitable to me for the ministry. Mark is profitable. Mark is profitable. When Mark comes, you do well. When Mark comes, the attendance goes up. When Mark is busing, there are more buses. If Mark is the one talking, the people will listen. When Mark is around, the crusade works. When Mark realizes that we've not hit our Swollen Sunday target, Mark will enter Medina. Mark will enter. Mark is profitable. Enter and go and top up. Mark is profitable. Many people's presence in church doesn't change or add anything. But they are Marks. You never know who Mark is until you test him with time. Test him with fire. Test him with distance. Mark, profitable. These are the friends of God. Different experiences as you go through it. You have different types of people coming up and down. Verse 12. Tychicus. Tychicus can be sent. Not everybody can be transferred. Not everybody can be told, go there and bring a church. I told Pastor Ajima, leave your so-called mega church in Pentagon. Go to Wisconsin. When you went to Wisconsin, you went to fight with Pastor Mark for a pulpit. He and Pastor Mark were fighting for a pulpit. From a mega church to a non-pulpit when I was trying to abduct somebody's pulpit. He went. He built the church. And I told him, leave there, go to Spintex. He went. Leave there, go to Kotobabi. He went. Leave Kotobabi, go to where? Back to Wisconsin. He went. I said, from Wisconsin, go and start a new church at Domi. He went. All the churches are still there. They are all still there. Not everybody is a Tychicus. It can be sent. I told Pastor Eric, leave Pantine, go to Tema. Make a church come from there. A church has come from there. He can be sent. He can be moved. Tychicus, he will do it. He will go. You move me, I'll go. Pastor Jonathan was in Ashesi after school. I said, still go. He went from Accra to Eastern Region every week. Every week. I told him, I beg, it's okay. I beg you, it's enough. From there, I told him, go to Ofanko. Go to Spintex. Come back to Ghana Telecom. Now go to Ofanko after that. Tychicus. Pastor Kojo Bonsu. A good pastor. That is Tychicus in the flesh, Pastor Kojo Bonsu. You know, there are people in the church. You'll be there. You are going to Crescents in Galicia. There are people who, as you stand in the church, you come to church every day, you don't know that there are some people whose name in the spirit is Tychicus. I told them, go to. Do you know there's Israel in Ghana? Israel. That's where his church is. Israel. That area has many names. Israel and what else, Pastor Paul? What else? Tabora and what else? And what else? That area, Alaji, and a lot of general confusion there. And what he has been through to go there. What he goes through every week. You know, every time I want to transfer more, but I have no other Tychicus. I can't get. I feel so bad for God. It's so much stress. When you see him, you'll be smiling. As if nothing is happening. A good pastor. How many of you are like that? No, even transfer it from communion stars to airport stars, you collapse on us. You collapse. It's a big, we've created a big issue. Tychicus. Paul had a Tychicus. I can send him. He will go. He will go not give me excuses. He will go and come back with the church. We transfer you from block A to block B. That is the end of your Christianity. That's the we should have even kept you in block A. Tychicus from Pentagon to Liman is too far. You won't go. Tychicus, I have sent him. Verse 13. The cloak that I left at Troas with Carpus, when thou comest, bring it with thee, and the books, but especially the parchments. There are in the church, there are people who are called Carpus. They can be trusted with church property. If you make Carpus a treasurer, he won't steal the offering. If you make him an instrument, he will not even steal the drumsticks. He will not even steal the drumsticks. He will not even take it home. Many drummers take the drumsticks home. There's many. They take cables home. They pick things. People steal chairs. You can't be trusted with anything for the church. Even your little offering, you can't be trusted with. You're always pilfering. You pilfer, mixing money. I used some for bus. I took some for this. Look at Carpus. Carpus will keep the cloak, you keep the books, you keep the parchments. When you are ready, call for it to come. Carpus. Leave it and travel from Troas. Travel to be safe. Don't worry. Leave it with me. What about some of the treasures? When you even look at them, you non-Capusic, you just immediately start singing. When I look at the mountain, Carpus. Friends of Paul. These are the friends of Paul. This was my quiet time. Friends of Paul, yes. Friends of Paul. Next verse. You see, Demas was a backslider. Like, the world is beautiful to me. Lust of the flesh, lust of the eyes, pride of life. It's calling me. I'm not hurting anybody, but I like. You see this girl? I can't be here and then be in first love. Look at her. She's beautiful. Do you understand, Pastor? So I'm going this way. That's Demas. Alexander the coppersmith. Such people usually have gifts. He works with copper. He's gifted. He has a talent and a skill. He's talented. He's wicked. Wicked. There's one in Mutual. There's a girl, Alexandra. Alexandra the coppersmith. Wicked. She's copper colored. Wicked girl. She will not just go from the church. She will spoil it, destroy your work, spoil you, attack you. Wicked. The Lord reward him according to his works. He's the only one who had the reward. Even Demas said, yes, it's okay. But this guy, gifted though, he can work with copper. When it's time to make copper, everybody will be quiet. They'll just watch him. Only he can do it. So you added him because you thought he was very gifted. He's good at singing. He's good at leading prayer. He can preach, man. He looks gifted. He looks nice. He talks well. But he's just playing with the girls' hearts. And every time you confront him, he acts confused. And he keeps changing his stories and making you feel that you are confused. And playing around with the church girls, important church girls, who will cut off your head. You are Satan. I said it. And I told her to tell you. I said it. Alexander the coppersmith. Wicked. 15. Of whom thou. This one comes with a warning. Be aware. We're almost done. 16, I think. Just a few more. We have 17. There's a few more there. Not to stand. The Lord strengthen me. Next. Keep moving. Keep moving. Is that it? This is where we end. Salute Prisca and Aquila. Pastor Paul, there are some people in the church. When you see them, well done. I salute you. Salute. LP Prisca and Aquila. Oh yes. You see, there are people that even when you travel as a pastor, you say, tell this person, I greet. Salute. The people worthy of respect in the church. Worthy of respect. Pastor Solomon Odami. Salute Solomon Odami. Prisca and Aquila. Well done. You just salute them. Just salute them. Salute. Every pastor has it. Those people say salute. Salute. Friends of Paul. Because others are thieves, others are wicked, others are thieves. I haven't been there for a while, but I remember Prisca and Aquila. The faithful, the helpful. Salute them for me. Then finally, you have people who bring their whole family. Oh, everybody's individuals. One is process. Don't come alone. His brothers, his sisters, his uncle, you bring. Recently, there was some work we were doing in our offices, and a girl went to convince her father to donate the household. Hey, Daddy, I don't have money, but you have her. Come, give. It's good, give, Daddy, give. It's good, give. You command his household to serve God. You command his household. Friends of Paul, your character. Over time, you see the Priscas. They are unchanging. That's why I go for some weddings. Because it's important. And don't get angry when I mention names. Don't be offended. Don't feel I'm praising somebody please don't behave like that. It's not a good spirit. Pastor Jonathan has parked his mother's bus for almost 3 years. been parking his mother's bus with his own money, his own fuel. Or when you go to arrivals, that bus that was parking there all the time, that's his mother's bus. That was the office for the church counting. He brought the bus every Sunday. He bring the bus. He still does. They'll be sitting inside. That's the office that we used to count our church. When we were an uncompleted building up till today, what can I do? He said, God bless you. I can't give him anything. What can I give him? I don't have money. I don't have money. All I can say is, Mr. Jonathan, I salute your work. I salute. I called one of our pastors. I said, we have a project. I need X amount from you. He said, don't call me again. Be done in 3 minutes. I text you after. Don't call me again. Don't explain. I don't need to know. You're talking too much. Don't explain. I'll send it. I was going to send it yesterday, but I thought the time was up. I'll send it to you. No, don't talk. Send it. Don't say thank you. Don't stop. Aquila. Salute you. Some people will come to school. And their sister and their brother, they will not bring them to church. Some people, the first day of school, they come. Pastor Joshua, this is my brother. This is my little brother. One of my late pastors said, his little brother should go further so that he fancy. What I couldn't do, you should go. We'll be supporting you from home. Yes. Salute. May you be saluted by your pastor. Are you learning something? Friends of Paul. If you're interested, testing your character. These are the people in the church. That's how we know who should be a pastor. I'm training you so that when in 32 years, you say that, hey, I've been here now. I'm in the spirit. I'm called Aquila. Just that you don't know. And you see, one day when we get to heaven, that's when you see the real Prisca. When you stand in glory, you appear. And you see the cherubims and the seraphim say, this, for me, this is the greatest. Welcome. And I'll tell them, I'm not looking for all of you. I'm looking for the man. Where is he? And I want to hear him say 2 words. He doesn't even have to add the rest. Because even if he calls me a good servant, there's no lion in heaven, so I don't want him to even go, be tempted. Just, well done. So, I can rest. It's going to be worth it when we get to heaven. Every day. God is not like man. He remembers everything. The smallest thing, he remembers all. It's worth it. Tell yourself, I'm here forever. I have a commitment to this church. I'm here forever. I'll never go. I'll never leave. Come beat me and insult me. I'm here. You see, one day I was in a meeting and somebody was offended. And so another pastor was sent to go and talk to the person, calm the person down. And now we're in a meeting. Then, as the pastor was calming the person, the so-called offended person told the pastor, because the pastor was saying that, so you don't have to leave. He said, family. So I told the pastor, leave where? But it's my church. You leave. So that you leave. Going where? How can you offend me to leave? It's my church. You are the visitor. How can you rather go? That's the man you should. It's mine. You are offending me in my church. You're offending me in my church. It's my church. Salute Prisca and Aquila and the household of Onesiphorus. We gotta close. I think it's getting late now.